You're in love with this person here. But somehow you see that things aren't moving forward with this person here. You could be wanting public recognition. You could be wanting to move things to the next level. You would be wanting commitment from this person here. But you feel very ignored, neglected by this person. This person could be someone who's very egoistic, or this person just was someone who didn't have the time for this relationship, or they never gave you the time. I'm getting a lot of imbalance here, okay? And now you're holding back from this person and you're resisting and very hesitant on giving into this connection. You're trying to temper your emotions, your passion, okay? You're trying to tame the situation as much as you can. It's taking every ounce of strength in you to hold back from this person, okay? Because with 8 of Cups, you're just walking away, okay? I feel you're walking away from your emotions, but it's just like, I don't have a choice. This person leaves you with no choice, because with the 6 of Wands in reverse here, you're dealing with someone who, again, things didn't work out, okay? In short, things didn't work out with this person here. The 6 of Wands in reverse is also the card of failure, okay? Or it's just someone, where this person doesn't make you feel secure, you're lacking the confidence, or this is just something that didn't work out because of poor effort, from this person. You could be dealing with someone whose career, business, money goals is more important to them than the relationship, okay? But this could be you who's feeling ignored, you feel unloved, unappreciated, The person you're dealing with, they're the Tower and the Star here. This person is going through a huge shakeup, okay? This person has a huge epiphany, okay, of some sort here. They have a huge realization. I think after you walked away, it took for you to walk away, and this Tower moment I think it was very fated, okay? Something has caused a huge chaos and destruction in this person's life, okay? They've had a huge epiphany, a realization. And after this separation or breakup, this person is changing drastically, is what I'm getting. This is divine intervention. A sudden awakening is what this person is experiencing, okay? I'm getting more like a shocking truth or a revelation that you're the one. And their life is no more the same anymore after this. And with the Star here, this person has put you on a pedestal. They see you as a star. You could be in the public eye, but this person definitely sees you as a star. They see you as, they put you on a pedestal. Okay, they put you on a pedestal for sure. They're hoping, wishing, praying that things can be okay between you guys. I'm feeling that this person out here is someone you could be dealing with who's acting very cold, detached, but they're just putting up a facade. Okay, they're just putting up a facade. But the truth is that they're going through an unexpected sudden change, okay, which is a blessing in disguise for you. But whatever they're going through, right, they're not being able to take this very well, okay. But the divine had to come in, right, because you kept on building on a relationship, but you were the only one who kept giving in, okay. And the universe is like, really, are you going to keep giving into the relationship which is built on a crooked foundation? That's when they intervened, okay. You were ignoring the red flags throughout, Pisces. Tell me, how does Pisces view this person? Yeah, no wonder, right? With the Devil, the Four of Pentacles, and a Hangman here. You definitely view this as someone who's extremely toxic. This person could have you in a third-party situation. Third party does not always mean a romantic partner. It can be a person, place, thing, a certain mindset, fear of some sort that this person had, okay, because of which they were in a constant sabotaging energy. This person was holding back from you, okay. The Four of Pentacles is someone, who's just not comfortable opening up. You always felt, no matter how much you were in a relationship with this person, right? This person, you always felt there was something that you didn't know, This is someone who's usually very selfish, very stingy, and very greedy with their energy, their money, their love, their time, okay? And this person was constantly shielding their heart, yeah? Their heart chakra was blocked. They were holding on very tight. Could be someone, who's gone through a bad past because of which they are not very comfortable opening up to people. And with the Hangman here, it looks like you see this person as someone who's just kept you on hold, okay? They just kept you on hold. They're not doing anything about it, and you've just been waiting for this person to take action towards you, okay? Or you see this person as someone who's just not doing anything about it. Tell me, how does this person view Pisces? You've probably been waiting for this person to come towards you, okay? Because you want them to come towards you, okay? Because they're the one who was shut down all this while. Because you're holding back. How does this person view Pisces? Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups here. This person's putting up a facade for sure, okay? They're just putting up a charade. This person is obsessing about communicating with you, but they won't communicate. They want a brand new beginning with you, okay? They want a brand new emotional cycle with you. They want to get this to restart again. But King of Wands in reverse here, there's someone who's nervous to take action towards you. This person may come off to be very confident, but that's not how confident they are. They just put up a show of how confident they are, but they lack the confidence. This is someone who's being very passive in their approach towards you, which is why now you're holding back. And this is why you're giving up on this, because this person, they have a realization. Probably at the dark moment here, this is what they're going through right now. Okay, and the star here, this is divine intervention. This is very destined and fated, whatever this person had to go through. They just had to. Give me one more card for the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why won't they communicate? The Reference, yeah, see this. You're dealing with someone who's too fucking slow, Yeah, like they want to take their own time. They're making you wait. That's what the problem is. You're tempering your emotions with a strength here. You're holding back. And with the Temperance here, they're just going with the flow. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But they do view you as someone, as who is also, they could also view you as someone who is not communicating. Okay? And with the Temperance here, they feel that you are taking the time, and just constantly being too slow, because that's what you're doing anyways, right? Staying very cool, calm, composed, healing. They see you as healing. They see you as someone who's waiting for divine for a divine situation. You're waiting for the right time. I don't know why I said that they feel like that. This could be, but again, if they view you as the Page of Pentacles in reverse, they see you as someone non-communicative, okay, taking your own time. I'm probably just healing from the breakup. But Ace of Cups here, they do view you as someone who probably wants a brand new beginning with you, with them, or probably they want this with you. Okay, just take it how it resonates. Tell me, why is all this happening for Pisces? Yeah. You wanted a relationship, someone wanted a relationship or a commitment here, and there was a fallout, okay? Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You could have waited for this person here, okay, to commit to you. That's what I'm getting. And this person took forever, okay? The waiting game is what I'm seeing was a big burden on you, okay? You waited and waited and waited for this person to come towards you, correct? Okay? And something became very difficult to deal with. And you probably kept the burdens to yourself, okay? You were trying to do everything on your own. You were very overwhelmed. You just had to carry this load, and you were doing all the work in this relationship here. And only to realize that it was more of a stress. This situation became more of a stress, and it was too much work. And you dropped this burden, you dropped the load. Because this was someone who was bringing in more turmoil, into this situation or into this connection here. But the other way of looking at it is, I feel that someone feels commitment or marriage is too much work. It's too much work. Someone wasn't ready to take up the responsibilities, okay? And that's why all this is happening here. Someone feels marriage or commitment was too much work, okay? I'm getting two stories here. Take what resonates. And that's why one person here gave up on the load, okay? See, Two of Cups here. The love is there. This is a very strong soul-type connection, okay? You can't shake this off so easily. You guys, both of you all love each other, okay? But the problem here is that one person wanted commitment, and the other, the one who wanted it felt strung along because the other person was probably in love. So you were there with a relationship, but it was just very difficult for you to get this person to commit to you, okay? Why? Because this person thinks something is too much stress, okay? And marriage or commitment is too much of responsibility, and they couldn't take it. What action will Pisces take towards this person moving forward? Two of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here. Pisces, you definitely see this person as your wish fulfillment. Okay, you see this person as someone who was a wish come true. You know, you were very happy with this person. You wanted your end all be all with this person. But definitely, somewhere, somehow, this has definitely been a long term wish that turned out to be more of a major disappointment and a disaster. You know, maybe you didn't get exactly what you wished for, or you probably thought something would turn out the way you thought it was, and it just didn't turn out to be the way you thought it was. I mean, okay, that was very complicated, but yeah, I think your bubble burst. Yeah. Your dreams have been smashed, you know, and your bubble has burst. Yeah. You could have been wearing rose tinted glasses all this time, you know, and now you can't believe the truth of what you see now. I think you're just deeply unhappy, okay, with this person, because I feel you were in a very codependent relationship, okay? Nine of Cups is where you are codependent on someone else for your happiness, okay? Especially when it comes in your card where you feel for this person, okay? Someone makes you happy. You're not happy on your own. It's in the reverse here. You've been bitterly disappointed by this person, okay? And you just might realize that you just made a huge mistake by giving this person so many chances, okay? And this wasn't really something you wished for. But I feel that you could have been juggling the idea of wanting to be with this person for a very long time. You were trying to balance out the situation, trying to balance things out, you know, trying to be in moderation so that you could make things fine, you know, so that you can work things out. I'm getting you were trying to work things out with this person here. But in the action that you're taking is, I think you're giving up on this situation here. You're dropping this situation because it's just not committing. Someone's not being non-committal, or this is a situation that's just not. You're experiencing a lot of challenges, you know, within the security and stability of this connection here. This relationship is on the rocks, or already has been, okay? And for you, it's like a long-term commitment that's just not working out, okay? Or it's just ended. I'm feeling something was not getting committed out here, because of which you just had to let it go. You've been trying to manage to hold on to this person for a very long time, but yeah, you're just dropping this person because the situation just won't get committed. It just won't reach a point of stability, security. Two of Cups keeps coming up. This is a mutual connection here. No matter how much you deny Pisces, I know you love them. They love you too. Okay? They love you too. That's just like this issue out here. But if you give this some time with the Tower and the Star here, this person is going through a huge change here. Okay? Major transformations here. There is a huge realization that they're going through. They view you with the Ace of Cups as the one they love. They have a lot of love for you, or I mean, at least they view you as someone who has a lot of love for them. You know you want to communicate, but you're holding back. Okay, they see you as someone not investing into them and just healing. You know, what action will this person take towards Pisces? Still on guard, huh? Nine of Wands with this Fool here. This person wants to take a leap of faith with you. Okay, they want to start brand new. They want to start all over again. But with the Nine of Wands here, I think this person is kind of exhausted. But this person is, you're dealing with someone who has huge trust issues. They do. They have a lot of insecurities. You won't be surprised. This is why you're going through all this. None of this, Pisces, is your fault. None of this is your fault. That's just something I want to put it out there. Okay, they don't trust anyone. Their guards are always up. They're always on the edge. You're dealing with someone who does not fully give into a situation or a connection because they have their own insecurities that they need to deal with. With the Two of Cups here, I mean, I feel like you're like, you know what, we can be badass together, but they need to get that shit together. You know? It's like, get your shit together, bro. They need to get their shit together, okay? They're too guarded. I feel this person hasn't given up on you. They're fed up, but they're still hanging around, okay? They're still waiting. They're exhausted. They're still trying to make it work over and over again, okay? They're trying their best to hold on, okay? With the Fool here, they want to take the leap of faith, but they need to get their guards down, okay? Which I feel they eventually will with the Seven of Wands in reverse here. They will. They will get their guards down, okay? The commitment is on their mind because I have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. This person will want to commit very soon in the near future once they let their guards down, okay? Because see, Seven of Wands is the card of being defensive, right? Protecting oneself, okay? But Seven of Wands is also the card where do you really know who your enemy is? You know, sometimes what happens is that with that energy, you tend to block something good and something good that's coming your way, and that's what exactly that they did to you. They'll be vulnerable very soon, okay? Because we have the Tower here already, so it's just about time. Tell me what's the best possible outcome for Pisces for the spread. Okay, Knight of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse here. They're coming in with a love offer, okay? They're coming in. This person feels very guilty. They're ready to open up. This person could be someone who is running away from this connection all this while, okay? They were trying to escape this connection. You know, Pisces, for the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've always been seeing someone, you know, that you're dealing with, where you've been either moving on or you're still holding on, whilst this person out here is constantly with the 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, you know, kind of that energy. They're stuck in their head. They still weren't making any move towards you. And I think this person's opening up now, Pisces. They are. Because with the Strength here, I like the way you're holding back. The Strength upright is a good card, right? It's the way you're trying to tame a situation. You're trying to tame your emotions. You know, you're just not letting them run wild, you know. But that's why they're coming back. This person is returning back, okay? This is someone who has a tendency to keep running back to you. But with the Knight of Cups, this person's wanting to be vulnerable. They're ready to open up. They're ready to give you that love offer. This could be an apology, okay? But they feel very guilty about the way they behaved, or they have huge regrets about whatever happened in the past, okay? But if you give them some time here with the Tower and the Star here, something's going to work out in divine timing, okay? You just don't see what's going on behind the scenes right now. That's why probably you're just walking away. But that's what's going on, and that could be one of the reasons why this person is so quiet. Why it's so quiet here. I feel this is the Knight of Cups here, okay? But I'm getting more like Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups energy, like where it's like, you know what, it's just trying to come in all of a sudden, unexpectedly. You're not going to be seeing this. You won't see this coming, you know, because they didn't see this coming, you know. But I see you giving up throughout because it's just becoming too much for you. You are ending cycles with this person here because things were going really well, but I feel something went too fast, you know, between you guys, and this person wasn't being able to handle that passion. Okay, there's a lot of heat, a lot of intensity. Things get moving, you know, at a fast pace from one stage to another, and things got too fast moving. Okay, and this person couldn't handle it. That's why Seven of Swords. This person ran away. You know, they didn't want to be emotionally vulnerable, or they just ran away. They were scared, and someone was scared, and they ran away from something, getting into something very committed because they realized things were getting too serious, and the only way they could see is being an escapist, and that's what exactly they did. They want to start all over again with a Fool here, but they're very guarded, okay? Because this person could have been hurt in the past. I don't know, I keep hearing that, okay? Anyways, they're coming back. They're coming back, okay? I don't know if you're going to accept their apology, if you're going to take